Hey everybody, welcome to Redmen TV. Adidas are back. Yes, back in a very big way. Liverpool's home and away kit have been unveiled, as well as a whole mess of other stuff as well, which has all got us very, very excited here at Redmen HQ. I have a box. It is a box full of brand new Liverpool Adidas stuff. Shall we unbox it? Yes, I'm so excited. Right, where to start? Oof. Oh my God. It's long sleeved. We've got the long sleeved home shirt. Oh my days. I genuinely haven't looked in this box yet. Full disclosure, it arrived. Pajack's looked in it. Good for him. He knows what's in here. I have got no clue, but I have just seen the telltale signs of a blue box, and we know what a blue box means. There's trainers in there. Oh my God. That, it's Liverpool. It's Liverpool Sambas. Ooh. Oh, hello. So that looks like a training top. Yeah, we're having that. I like that. I like the colour on that. I had one simple request upon finding out that this was happening, that Adidas were returning to Liverpool. And it's a request that I've had for my entire life as a Liverpool fan. And that is Liverpool tracksuit tops with 3 stripes on them. It's a simple ask. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Well, is that? Is this different? Oh, okay. This looks more like, that's a trackie. I'm guessing this is the walkout. This more like a walkout top. It's well thicker. It's like a bit of a mix between a hoodie. It's got like hoodie pockets and then a zip pocket inside. I like that. It's got a big, massive hood on it as well. Yeah, that's immense. That looks like, again, training top. That is heavy. I do like a mad footy top. I know that's technically not a footy shirt as such, but yeah, and you can see it's got like the tops of like the old school Baz the Shankly Gates. I think that's what that is. Looks great anyway. What are you? What are you? Oh, you are fit. That's what you are. Fit. We like a crew here at Redmen. We do. Not as much as Jay Pearson likes a crew, but we like it. Right, that is the short-sleeved version of the whole top. I like, you know what? I like the red on that. I really do. Oh yeah. Oh my word, this might be the one, you know. Look at that. Oh my God. This might be the best day ever. Oh, go on. Yeah, that is, it's the Liverpool Adidas red sweatshirt with the 3 stripes. It's good, good, good. Last, therefore, but by no means least, it is the away shirt as well. Now, oh wow. So I thought it was white, but it's not. It's more, again, it's a crewy off-white. Off-white's a terrible expression, but a better word for that. Oh yeah, look at that. That is absolutely amazing. It's got like a rubberized crest on it as well. Okay, I am giddy. I am giddy like a schoolgirl. Let's take a moment to compose ourselves and have a little look through what we've got here in a bit more detail, right? Yeah, if you're enjoying it so far, drop a like. What is the best thing that you've seen so far in the video? Let me know that. And then at the end, you can see whether I've changed your opinion on any of it. So let's do home kit then. Yeah, this is really nice. It has got like a mad sort of circular pattern throughout it. I'll try and get some close-ups on this for you, but I've got the long sleeve version here. This is a real throwback to me because the last time I had a long sleeve Liverpool shirt was 2006, 2007, the yellow away kit, yeah, with the long sleeve. So it's great to see them back. It feels like a very Addy thing, Liverpool and long sleeve. So yeah, pleased with that. It's mad how everyone's kind of gone to base layers, and it feels like, yeah, they are such a throwback. So yeah, I'm pleased that they've returned. What you see with it is that the 3 stripes is broken up. So you've got the initial one on the shoulders, much like the short sleeve one, and then it has a break and then comes back to the bottom. But what you've also got is the end of sleeve pattern is basically repeated on the long sleeve. That's been an issue with longs in the past. There is this nice little sort of like cushion bit around the neck, which is very interesting. I've not seen that done before. And then the collar, everyone knows I'm a big fan of collars. I'm fine with this one. I always prefer a full-blown, proper, foldable, uppable and downable collar. This is not that, but it's also, yeah, absolutely fine. You've got the piping that runs around it, and then it curves in on the inside. It really reminds me, and I guess, you know, it's probably what it is. It has a lot of hallmarks to that sort of mid-2000s era Adidas. So even though it's similar to a number of kits over the years, and I think colour-wise it's certainly familiar to, in comparison to more recent Liverpool kits, that darker red, this gives me immediately very 2000s Gerrard vibes to it, which I think is a very, very good look. A very, very good look indeed. Just some of the finer points and details then. There is the little authentic licensed product thing on the bottom there with the gold, which is very, very cool. And then, as has become standard with Liverpool kits in recent years, of course, we've still got the Eternal Flames and the 97 on the back. One thing to note, actually, the stripes are... In old school Addy Liverpool shirts, they would have been raised and kind of sewn on. Now in this version that I've got here, they are more part of the shirt. They're like the printed on type, so they're sort of rubberized, more sporty version. I don't even know if there is another version, but that's the version I've got, and that's what it looks like, certainly. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. I think that is a very, very smart looking kit indeed. A little closer look then at some of the warm-up tops. So that, yeah, is the short sleeve one. And as mentioned, you've got the gates pattern in there, which is very cool. Shall we do more of the leisure wear stuff next? Or away kit? You decide in the comments right now. Obviously, that's not how it works. I'm gonna do away kit. Yes, thanks so much for everyone who said away kit. Commiserations, you didn't press the button that said the other stuff hard enough. That's how that works. Right, let's look at it. So yeah, first and foremost, I am stunned by the colour of this. And you might say, Paul, you're a man in his 40s. Why are you stunned by the colour of a football shirt? And I'm stunned because I love this colour. This has basically been my favourite away kit colour. Liverpool had an Ecru sort of remake kit recently in the last few years, going back to the 90s. That was a huge shirt in terms of my youth and development and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, also because I love the idea of white shirts, but there's just something about pristine white and just living life that makes me feel really on edge. So I own lots of white shirts, but very rarely wear them. However, I've very much had a crew style revival. There will be an official colour name for this, I'm certain. I'm going to call it a crew, you're going to call it a crew, until someone tells us otherwise or gives us a better name than that, because that is fixed in the Liverpool lexicon forever. Yeah, I really like this. So there was, look, let's be honest, we've seen the leaks, right? These kits were leaked ages ago. And in every single one of the photos, I just saw white. I just presumed it would be white. And the easiest way to tell, because you might think it's a trick of the light, and whether this shows up on camera to prove my point or disprove it, we'll find out. But the little badge at the bottom that says the authentic licensed product, that is white and gold. The stuff around it, yeah, is more of a cream colour. White, not white. So knowing that it was going to be white, I had like a bunch of old Liverpool white shirts prepared to go, oh, and how does it compare to all these? And it's not. So, you know, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I really like this. I really, really like it. It feels like there's more going on than there were in the leaks as well, whether there's more details. The collar looks pretty cool. I like that one. It's a bit more of a V shaped on that one. Again, it's a real dark looking red. The thing that I will draw to, I touched upon earlier, is the crest, which is sort of got that iconic Liverpool shape to it, but it's got a texture to it as well. So it's not just like block one colour, there's like a grain to it, and then you've got obviously the Liverpool crest within there itself. It's rubberized, so anyone who has major nipple chafing issues should be absolutely fine. Little peek behind the curtain again. Took me 4 takes to say that, you know, major nipple chafe. Oh my God, why can't I say it? And again, similar to the home shirt, it's got like the circular patterns built into the shirt as well, which means, yeah, there's a similar motif that carries on across from home to away as well. Yeah, nice little bit of texture on the underarm stuff. And then once again on the back, you do have the 97 and the Eternal Flames, which is very, very cool indeed. I'm kind of in love with this shirt. I'm in love with the colour. I think the design's really good. I think there was a little part of me that was maybe wondering whether we'd have a really like wild, outlandish design for one of the first kits. But actually, so far, for the first 2, I think they're really sensible. I feel like the home's quite sporty, whereas this feels like it, like, I don't know, sort of treads the line between sportswear and more casual wear, which I like. I'm a big fan of that. That's a small. Yeah, cool. Again, it's got the same sort of colorway. Obviously leans into the black, and then you've got the cream color as the backup color on that one. This is another absolute beauty. You know, we'd have been lucky. There's a world and years gone by when this would have been the training shirt, and you'd have been like, oh my God, if only that was the actual shirt. But the shirt is so good. This is really good, much more simplistic, no sort of like mad patterns in the stitching or in the material itself. A lot more block color on that one. So yeah, very, very smart indeed. Oh yeah, sorry, there is a little bit of underarm pattern, which again has got a bit of a circular thing going for it. The quarter zip, which I'm normally not a huge fan of quarter zips. I'm more of a hoodie or tracky top kind of guy, but I will very much be making an exception for this. Big fan, big fan. Okay, we've got sort of the leisure wear stuff to do still, with the one bit that I'm really most excited about, which is the trainers. So shall we do that? I think we should. Yes, right, here we go. Last but by no means least, it is definitely more leaning towards leisure wear for Liverpool, this one. We have got this, which I'm wearing right now, which is like a sweatshirt, but it is, anyone who had the old school mid-90s Liverpool sweatshirts will know it's not like woolly, and it's not like that nylon-y material. It's kind of somewhere in between, so it's quite soft, which is really nice. This is actually really, really comfortable. It is 1,000 degrees in this room, and yet I'm still somehow actually quite comfortable wearing this, which is a huge tick in the column of Adidas for this one. Yeah, plain and simple. This reminds me so much of John Barnes for some reason, and I think it's like, again, that's somewhere in between, where training wear wasn't quite the sort of industry that it is now back in the 80s. So players would just wear stuff, they would just put a Liverpool badge, and you know, it would be made by the manufacturer, and players, if it was cold, they'd put a jumper on basically. And yeah, I get real vibes of that from this. Yeah, huge fan. There is the tracky top, which again is just nice and simple. If you were looking for, if you said to me, go give me an Adidas Liverpool tracky top, this is what it would look like. And then yeah, I presume this is either like a tech jacket or more of a walkout one, so much heavier material on this one. This is another small one, so I won't be able to model this one, unfortunately for me, but Chloe is absolutely quids in. So I'll unzip it. So we have got a zip all the way down. So it's got an extra thick lining on the inside, which looks quite breathable as well, which is pretty cool. So I mentioned it very briefly early on. It's got big old pockets, very like hoodie pockets, but then within that, you've got zip pockets on the outside. So yeah, you've got the best of both worlds really. You know, for quick access, it's the loose flappy pockets, and then, you know, for like your car keys, presumably, it's the zip ones. Love a bit of that. So you can, you know, you could theoretically go jogging in that in the winter if you wanted to. Yes, these Liverpool Sambas baby. On the right, it says Samba in gold. Yeah, very nice. You got that, Aaron? My God. On the left, it says YNWA in gold. I am so short of words for these. There have been Liverpool trainees over the years, like ever going all the way going back to since I was a kid. Different manufacturers have done Liverpool trainers, and I can tell you unequivocally, we've got most of them in this building. These are the nicest Liverpool trainers I have seen, and I'm into my 16th year of doing unboxings of Liverpool stuff on the internet, and you know, I'm in my 40s, so I've seen a lot. And these are, God, they are a beautiful pair of trabs. They've got, yeah, the Liverpool crest on the tongue. They've got the red stripes. They've got the red to the back. They've got the dark gum soles. Be honest. What was your favorite thing that you've seen? And really, should I be asking, what is your second favorite thing after these trainees? Because they are absolutely ridiculous. I'm having a really, and like, I like looking at down the camera lens to help connect with the audience. I'm having a very difficult time not eye humping these trainers all over the place because they are great. I'm gonna give you my top 3 then of everything here. Right, you probably might have guessed it. I have gone for as my top 3 in no particular order because you cannot separate this. I have gone for the home shirt, long sleeved. It's long sleeved, it's a Liverpool home shirt, it's Adidas, it's everything we've ever dreamt of. Yeah, love that in a big way. We've got the away shirt, which I stunned by the colour, adore that, think that's great. And then yeah, them trainers are amazing. I'm gonna give an honourable mention because I'll be honest, I really struggled to this. Like, that is great. I'm really hoping that there is a pure hoodie and maybe even tracky top version of that, because again, yeah, please. I mean, look at just that, it's just so good. Yes, what were your top 3 things from what I've just unboxed for you? Let me know in the comments section underneath. Rate the home shirt out of 10, rate the away shirt out of 10, and rate them trabs out of 11, because that's how good they are. So, in terms of the colour, this is a vintage 1990 Liverpool home shirt. Who is that it's signed by, you might ask? And I will, you know what? See if you can guess in the comments underneath. You've got no chance. Anyway, this is the home shirt from then, and this is the current home shirt in terms of the colourway. Yeah, it's darker. The closest I can think of in terms of the colour of that in recent years is the Champions League winning shirt in 2019. That, you know, to my eye, is quite similar to that, maybe fractionally lighter, but yeah, that's that. Right, yes, cool. Thank you so much for joining us. A huge thank you to Adidas for letting us have a closer look at all of this stuff. I am like, honestly, I'm giddy. I'm genuinely giddy. Yeah, Adi's back. Liverpool have got boss gear, and this is just like the first drop. I can't even begin to imagine what's going to come. Is there anything you would like to see come? So yeah, there we go. Adi is back, baby. Your dream is our reality. I cannot wait to see how Man United fans react to that, because yeah, Liverpool are back in Adidas. They're champions of the league. Oof.